In hell itself.
Passengers travelling to Barcelona, there are no more seats until the 1st of January.
You lying toad.
It's an absolute disgrace.
This has got to be...
You are a waste of time.
...the worst day
You stupid bird.
that I've ever had here.
Get me a Barcelona before tomorrow.
I can't.
Why not?
Because there are no more services.
Why not?
There's no seats.
Why not?
There's no seats.
Why not?
There's no more seats.
Why not?
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away.
The grim reaper of all New Year celebrations is upon Europe. The big freeze has arrived, and Luton is suffering.
We've had to cancel Geneva, Edinburgh and Bratislava.
There's yet another Geneva flight cancelled.
Fun and festivities are only a day away, or are they?
The airport runway shut for about an hour, and we're just now announcing at 12:40 that we've got a load of cancelled flights this afternoon.
For airport manager Leo Jones, the fun has only just begun.
We've had to cancel the flight due to bad weather. That's this morning.
This is a bad excuse.
It's not an excuse.
Think about a better one.
Well, they've shut here. It's not EasyJet's fault, you know. We're doing our best.
You're shaving the margins, you're trying to save money, and you're blaming the snow. It's like leaves on the track when you're worse.
We didn't close the airport. Really big knock-on effect later on. All flights are going to be fully booked. Anyone that misses a flight tonight has got no chance of getting home before the New Year's out.
EasyJet are having a ride on all of us. It's a laugh. They're taking the mickey.
What about Hanover?
Hanover, EasyJet don't fly to Hanover.
So you can send me to Dortmund and just dump me there.
Just got another flight cancelled, the Amsterdam, unfortunately, so that's going to be another difficult one to deal with.
It's terrible. It's terrible. Geneva, here all day long, and not a word from anybody. And it's an absolute disgrace.
OK, all passengers flying to Geneva with EasyJet. Unfortunately, this service is going to be cancelled this evening. This has been caused due to the earlier adverse weather conditions that we've had here in Luton. We do apologise for all inconvenience this has caused to you.
You knew when the crew arrived so late.
No, we can always get another crew if needed. We have crew on standby.
I don't believe you.
You lying toad.
I feel for them as well. If I was going somewhere for New Year, going home after Christmas, it's not a good situation to be in. These bloody radios aren't working.
Leo is only just halfway through his shift, and already 11 flights have been cancelled. The severe storms have also hit Belfast, grounding plane after plane.
I think it's a disgrace. I think it's not on at all.
I can't get you on the aircraft if the seats aren't available. The seats, I'm afraid, are not available.
A school party of 50, led by teacher Mervyn Moore, are looking forward to the trip of a lifetime.
We're going to ski for a week in Geneva, or just outside Geneva, and we came over here and they're all excited. 2 hours early, booked in, went in, checked, it was delayed, and later on it was cancelled.
We've been here since then, just sitting, waiting. They didn't even give us accommodation home, they just made us lie around here. Disgrace.
At the sales desk, duty manager Edith McNeil is trying to find a solution by rerouting the group.
How many kids are in your party, madam? We have 43 students. 43 children. What age children? Ranging from 12, 13, up to 17, 18. 12, 13, up to 17, Xanatos. We actually have 2 babies as well. Right, yeah, that's what I'm trying to explain to them, but there's just no way that they're going to get out. The first Liverpool, we've only got 13 seats on it, and the second one, we've only got 14 seats on it.
After 18 months of planning, the school's New Year's celebrations could be ruined. At Luton, passenger patience is running out fast, and the news isn't getting any better.
We've just been told that the Barcelona flight's just been cancelled now as well. And these guys have been waiting here since about 1 in the afternoon. It's now 9 o'clock. This has got to be the worst day that I've ever had here. It's crazy. OK, passengers travelling to Barcelona, there are no more seats until the 1st of January.
You
That is horrible.
I have to be in Barcelona tonight.
I
If it's
can't
not
get
tonight,
into
tomorrow,
Barcelona
we
tonight.
don't care. We have to be in Barcelona.
Can you let me know whether you'll be refunding the transfers, the other end, and the hotel?
I can't
Where
say
are you
that.
going for?
Why can't you say that?
Because I don't have that information
Don't
to
get
give.
it.
We don't have that information
What do
to
you mean you
give.
don't have it? Someone's got it.
No, there's a complaint procedure in place. What recommending...
procedure, mate. We want to get to Barcelona tonight.
What we're recommending is you keep your receipts in writing. That's the complaint
Keep
procedure.
your seat and writing to him.
To our customer support
Stelios,
unit.
that Pratt?
To our customer support
That
unit.
Stelios? You cut that plane out deliberately.
I've checked Gatwick and Stansted and now all these...
Me, I ain't got the money to get there.
There's children around. Can you just
Yeah, I'm
please
sorry,
tone
but
the
I ain't got
language?
the money to get there, mate.
OK, you need to tone the language down.
OK, well, you can get me a Barcelona before tomorrow.
I can't.
Why not?
Because there are no more services.
Why not?
There's no seats.
Why not?
There's no seats.
Why not?
There's no more seats.
Why not?
Good luck.
It's not an answer.
There are.
It's not good enough, mate. It's not good enough.
Please,
Sorry?
please, I was working tomorrow and it have to be tomorrow in Barcelona. So, guys, it's your responsibility to find a flight for us.
Excuse me, what's that? Is that an agreement with you? Yes. Are you going to honour it? Here's an agreement.
I'm trying to
No,
help
you're not.
you.
You're just saying you've got nothing.
All I'm doing is passing the information so
Yeah,
that
what
I've been
information? You've
told.
got nothing. I've got an agreement with you, and you've broken it.
OK.
Yeah, you've broken it. What you going to do about it?
I'm acting as a representative
Yeah,
on
you're doing
behalf
great.
of
All you're
EasyJet.
saying is you've got nothing. I've got an
Okay.
agreement in front of me. 100 quid.
OK.
Well, where is it? Give
Getting
me- I
angry at
want
me
it.
is not going to help the situation
Sorry?
at all. I can't pull planes
Well,
out
what's the
of my
point of you
hat, sir.
sitting there and doing nothing then?
I'm trying to transfer people. Does anybody want to be transferred for the 1st of January? Lots of seats.
Well, that's like good after New Year's Eve, isn't it? You stupid bird.
Just give me a reason. Is it because people
It was due
can't
to
work?
weather. It
No,
was
well,
due to...
get that to Girona 3 hours earlier out of it a day. You went to Girona a day 3 hours earlier. So they can't get in Barcelona. It's 20 minutes away. You telling me there's a 30-foot snowdrift down there?
Leo needs help, and quickly. In Belfast, the school children have been at the airport for more than 13 hours, and teacher Mervyn Moore is still trying to get them out to Geneva.
Okay, so basically what EasyJet are saying is they're not going to authorise vouchers for you, no, unless we can get you booked onto other flights. And I said there's no point giving you false hope, that it's very doubtful that you're going to get anywhere today. His advice to you is to go home and claim a refund.
We have to tell the kids that.
I'm afraid so, sir, but it's there's no point giving you false hope. There's no way we're going to get you all out today on different flights, no.
Okay. Thank you.
Right in. Okay.
This has been planned for a year and a half, and the kids are now. We're going to have to go back to the departure line and tell the kids that we're not going anywhere. We're going home. I'm going to find it very tough, and it's not easy. Boys and girls, we have the bad news in the sense that they're not going to give us a flight. They can't get any more flights, and we can't go skiing. Okay, we're going to have to go home. Sorry about that, but okay.
Oh, we know you really tried your best. Thank you so much.
Finally, they're on the move, home.
I feel really bad. I feel really guilty. I feel like I've completely ruined somebody's new year, but there's not very much I can do about it.
It looks like the New Year's celebration is postponed indefinitely. Back in Luton, celebration has turned to recrimination. Leading the revolt is Stephen Williams.
It's been cancelled.
Exactly, mate. What do I do now?
My hands are tied.
No, they're not tied, mate. I've got to sleep tonight.
There's nothing else
No,
that
I've
I
got
can
to
do for
sleep.
you.
I've got to sleep, mate.
Okay.
Okay, what you got to do
I
about
can't
it?
do anything here
Why
for
not?
you because I've got nothing that I can do.
Well, what's the point of you bleeding coming down then?
Okay. All I can
You
just...
are a waste of time.
Any flight to Spain?
Cuando salen aviones,
You're
por
kidding.
favor.
You have to be kidding.
1 second.
Girona, Malaga, whatever.
Got some flights to Malaga
Oh,
tomorrow.
fantastic.
Malaga. Any other place? Girona?
Yeah, it's Malaga.
Girona, Madrid. I mean, Malaga is
Malaga,
far,
Barcelona?
far
What
south
about
of Spain.
Girona?
Madrid. Madrid.
Madrid, okay, I got it.
Madrid?
I got it. Two to Madrid
Why?
tomorrow. First out.
They're telling us there's no stop anywhere in this country of EasyJet to get us little crowd to Barcelona for a New Year's Eve celebration. Well, I don't know, but that's pretty appalling when you look at the so-called standards of what EasyJet say they claim to have. It is appalling. Adios, amigo. Correct.
Mr. Williams, along with most of the Barcelona passengers, opts to transfer to the next day's Madrid flight. And finally, peace and goodwill is restored.
What have I been called today? Obnoxious. A toad. I've been called a toad today. I haven't been called that since I was about 7. You toad. Love it. And, but you just got to let it go over your head. If every time I got a bit of abuse, I started getting stressed out, my receding hairline would be much further back than it already is at the moment, and I'd probably be slightly grey.
Austrian Grand Prix weekend, live only on Sky Sports F1.
In Luton, Supervisor Nathan is expecting trouble. A passenger coming in on a delayed flight from Belfast looks sure to miss his onward flight to Krakow in Poland.
He's kicked off quite badly in Belfast. He's upset some of the staff and he's caused the assistant managers some problems and stuff like that. And she's phoned ahead to let us know what's going on, just to warn us. Not to do anything against him, but just to let us know that, you know, he may cause problems.
The Eagle, a.k.a. Raymond Burke, has landed. And yes, the Krakow flight has gone without him.
Either serious problems or with me. Well, if you wait till I finish speaking, then you can speak. I'll not interrupt you, you don't interrupt me. I booked on a 10 o'clock flight this morning from Belfast to London at 10:05 in Belfast. They announced there was a technical problem with the airplane. I was told we'd go past check-in because of EasyJet. Excuse me, I give you permission and time to speak. Please don't interrupt me.
I wasn't interrupted, sir.
Well, you were. With body language on your lips. Excuse me. EasyJet told me in Belfast, categorically, that there was a technical problem with the aircraft and my cases would be picked up from the aircraft on the tarmac at the other side of the airport. Somebody would escort me across and walk straight on the plane. Subject to that plane arriving 12:30, 12:35, 12:40, as long as we're there before takeoff. That's what I was told.
No, you weren't, sir. I actually spoke to the person in Belfast.
Sorry. Sorry. No, you interrupted me. Excuse me.
No, sir.
Excuse me. You contradicted me and you called me a liar.
I'm
asking you called me a liar. Then you speak.
Sir, I've spoken to the assistant manager who you spoke to in Belfast. She told you there was no guarantee for you to get onto this flight.
That's what I said.
Yes.
Then
just told me that you were told categorically we were told the flight for you.
Subject to the flight landing at 12:30 or 35. There was no guarantee. Quite right.
Yes.
Lady did say that.
Yes, and your flight landed at 12:27. I think it was 12:27.
Correct.
Yes, which is too late for you to get onto the Krakow flight. The only thing we can do is, like I said, transfer you onto the next flight, which is unfortunately tomorrow.
I'll come back to you and let you know what I'm doing, not what EasyJet's doing. Have a nice day.
I know for a fact we don't fly anywhere else to Krakow today. I don't think Wizz Air have another Krakow flight until tomorrow, so it's going to be interesting to see what actually happens.
What's the time and the date, alright? Yeah, because it's her and Steph as well.
16, yeah, right down just at the minute, I'm so stressed. Write it down. What time have you got to be here? 6 o'clock, is it?
The 16:45, no, 2 hours before.
Yeah, so
In Bristol, Rosemary MacDonald has been invited on holiday to Rome with a friend, but she's arrived with an out-of-date passport.
I could scream. I'm stressed. I'm going to have a heart attack in a minute.
She's been transferred to tomorrow's flight.
Who can I speak to who's in charge here? I want the senior one.
Supervisor there, Michelle.
Can I have a word with you over here, please? Now, what I don't understand is, when I changed it, how come the girl who's changing it didn't realise the passport I was reading from was that date?
What do you mean, who was reading your passport?
Don't you understand what I'm saying?
No, you need to start and speak to me properly, or I shan't bother talking to you at all.
Hang on here a minute.
Who are you shouting
I'm
at?
not. What I'm saying is, my friend, her husband was going. He couldn't go.
Fine.
She rang me up this morning, she asked me to have a passport. I said yes, because I went to the States last year.
Yeah.
Right? So, I'm at home, she'd get your passport, because we've got to change the names.
Yeah.
Right? So I read out what my name was, da-da-da-da-da.
To who?
I don't know, to my friend who was changing the patch. She was changing the fight.
Okay, so you read your passport name to her?
Yeah. And then they asked, so how come I didn't realise I was calling from the passport that was out of date?
Well, why would you realise? You look at the date, but you're giving your name to someone will not tell you if your passport's out of date.
All right.
So your passport is not out of date?
No, I've got the wrong one.
Right, so why did you ask me why would you know a passport was out of date?
I didn't.
What? Yeah, I'm sorry,
Oh,
you just did. That's fine, yeah. Come tomorrow with a passport, you get on an aircraft. She's come to the airport with an out-of-date passport and seems to think it's our problem that we couldn't tell her her passport was out of date. Why wouldn't we know that?
I don't think it was their fault. My friend, husband, couldn't go. Rang me up this morning, got a valid passport. I said, yeah. And they asked the names. I got here, got the wrong passport. That's it.
A little strange, to say the least. I didn't quite get where she was coming from on any other conversations. But we'll wait and see if she turns up tomorrow.
Well, it won't be easy, Jet. I'll be fine when I get.
Raymond Burke is back and wants a transfer. All he needs to do is remain calm.
Well, I mean, if you want to get it transferred to that Warsaw flight, I can definitely make it. I mean, I can transfer you to that flight right now.
Well,
there's a charge.
Sorry?
There's a charge of £35 if you're
Oh,
already...
they don't charge me nothing, sir. I suggest you pick up your telephone and speak to your colleagues that I was talking.
Unless until you specify the person whom you spoke to, I can't really pick up the phone and speak to someone, I mean, whom they really don't know about your case.
To be quite honest, sir, I don't take the names and addresses of garbage.
Nathan calls customer services to ask for Mr. Burke's transfer fee to be waived.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, on this occasion, they'll give you a free transfer onto the Warsaw flight.
Really?
Yes.
A free transfer?
Yes. They don't usually do it, but because of the problems. Okay, we're going to get you onto that flight now. We'll transfer
A free transfer?
Yes, it doesn't usually happen, and they've been very generous on this occasion.
Ever so generous?
So my colleague here will transfer you onto the Warsaw flight later on this evening.
Really?
Yes.
And do you have zlotys or euros to pay my hotel bill tonight?
Because you didn't leave 2 hours between it.
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm going to interrupt you, and I apologise for interrupting you.
Okay.
You're wrong in your statement I didn't leave 2 hours early. You're totally wrong. You called me or accused me of telling lies before. I am now calling you a liar. Okay?
Okay.
You understand English?
Yes.
I talk from facts,
Yes,
not
but what I'm
fiction.
saying is, that is irrelevant. The point I'm trying to make is, when you booked the ticket, you didn't leave 2 hours between the scheduled time of arrival and the scheduled time of departure of your two flights.
That is correct.
Yes, and because
If
of
you
that-
understand English, I agree with you on
yes,
that point.
and this is why you will not get anything from EasyJet for the hotels.
No, you're making a statement again.
Yes, I'm telling you right now, you will not get anything from EasyJet for the hotels.
Really?
Yes.
Watch the space. Now, can we carry on?
Should be one in Paris.
I'm from Ireland, and I was there at 7 o'clock this morning, and they told me to relax. Go on the 10 o'clock flight, but there is no hold-up, there's no problem. And I get that from them.
For some reason, he wanted to argue every little thing I was doing, and it seemed kind of pointless at the end of it, but fair enough. He's happy, I guess. We're going to Warsaw this evening.
I've had bigger pains. Nice meeting you. Thank you.
Back in Bristol, Rosemary MacDonald has returned for her flight to Rome. All she has to do is check in.
There.
Thank you very much.
Do you need that?
No, that's your car park.
So I've got to have this when I come back?
Yeah.
Right. I tell you what, it was pandemonium yesterday.
Why?
Oh, like a dopey idiot. I had, me had the passport. Oh, and that woman. Oh, kill me. Right. Have I done it right this time?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, 100% sure.
What about this?
That's your reference, that's fine. It all matches the system.
But darling, where's my ticket?
You don't have a ticket. EasyJet is a ticketless airline. You just need your reference number, which is this one.
So...
You don't have a ticket, this just needs a reference number.
You sure of that now?
I'm 100% sure of that.
Let's hope the incisive check-in questions don't throw Rosemary completely off track.
Nobody asked you to carry anything on board the aircraft?
What did you say?
Nobody gave you anything to take on board the aircraft?
Yes.
No stranger gave you anything to take on board the plane?
I met a stranger.
So, I just need you to answer the security questions.
All right.
Okay, nobody gave you anything to take on board, and you're carrying no sharp or dangerous items in your hand luggage.
No, I don't think so. No, I've only got a pen. No, I don't think so.
Okay, you've got none of these items on here now.
Have I got what?
None of these items on here.
What's that?
Dangerous items.
No, why would I have that for?
I just got to ask.
But it's all needles and stuff.
Yeah, okay.
No. Right, thanks a lot, darling.
Thank you very much. Onto the coach, please.
Yeah, thanks a lot, darling.
Rosemary eventually made it onto her flight, thankfully without any sharp items. Stephen Williams made it to Barcelona for New Year's Eve, and despite full compensation from EasyJet, the children from Strabane Grammar School spent New Year at home.